Having been out of the country for a few months, I came back and my coffee machine wouldn't dispense any water. You could hear the pump trying to pump water, but nothing was coming out. Rather than throw it away, I decided to have a go at dismantling it and seeing if I could get it going again. And the first thing was to remove the left-hand side panel. 3 small screws on the underside, and there are, I don't know what the actual technical term for them are, but they're almost round, slightly elliptical. If you don't have the correct tool, it can be done if you're careful with some long nose pliers, and they unscrew. I'm just removing the very last one, as you can see the thread on there, and then, oops, carefully unclip the side panel. It's clipped on right the way around, but it should come away reasonably easily. Just be careful so you don't break it. I've loosened the clips all the way around. Incidentally, what I should say is, before you do anything, make sure you are unplugged from the mains power. That's absolutely crucial. And on removing the inside, it reveals the pump and then the hose that goes to the heating chamber. On dismantling, I could see that this tube was absolutely bone dry, and I assume there's some kind of check valve or non-return valve in the base of the water heater, so that the water doesn't come backwards. And I just thought that that might be stuck. So what I've done is just to pull on this hose here to disconnect it from the pump, then feed it around and out. And then the clever bit, I thought if I can get some high pressure into this hose, this pipe, it would free up whatever was sticking inside. So then I got out my trusty bicycle pump. I'm using a foot pump purely because it's just easier, so I can do it one-handed effectively and have the other hand free to insert the hose as tightly as possible into the pump and then pump. So I'll feed the hose back through the correct way and just feed it underneath this clip and push it back towards the pump and reattach it firmly. Make sure it's absolutely all the way back on here to make sure there's no water leaks, and just make sure that the pipe is back in the clip correctly. And what I'm going to do now is just refill the water container, pop it all back together. I'm going to leave the side panel off just for now. I'm going to reinsert the drip tray and get a cup lined up ready, and then I've already put water in the container just for testing, and if we start to see the water coming through here and out into the cup, I know that I'll have achieved what I was aiming to do. Connected up, but I'm keeping well away from this open side panel, so I'll just switch on the power. I have the lights on the front, and then if I try the bottom rinse button, and I'll just have a look at this. Water is passing through, and we now have water coming through, rinsing through into the cup. All that's left to do now, switch off at the mains, disconnect it totally. Now I'm going to empty the water, empty the cup, remove the drip tray, and then reattach the side panel, which is the reverse of removing it, and then just reinsert the 3 screws that hold the bottom on. And hopefully this will keep it going for another few years.